Mind-blowing space facts, quick and easy. What happens if you fall into a black hole? Well, first off, there's something called spaghettification. It's a pretty wild concept where you get stretched out like a piece of spaghetti due to the intense gravitational forces. And then, there's time dilation. As you get closer to the black hole, time would appear to slow down for you compared to someone far away. It's like experiencing time in slow motion, but only for you. Did you know the moon is moving away from Earth? Yep, it's true. The moon drifts about 1.5 inches farther from us each year. Over time, this tiny distance adds up and has some interesting effects on our planet. How many Earths can fit inside the sun? About 1.3 million. Just imagine that for a second. The sun is so massive that you could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. That's pretty mind-blowing, right? How fast are you moving right now? Well, let's break it down. First, the Earth rotates on its axis at about 1,000 miles per hour. Then, as we orbit around the sun, we're traveling at a staggering 67,000 miles per hour. But that's not all. Our entire solar system is hurtling through the Milky Way galaxy at an incredible 490,000 miles per hour. So even when you're standing still, you're moving at unimaginable speeds through space. The coldest place in the universe. Imagine a place so cold that it defies the very nature of space itself. That's the Boomerang Nebula. This cosmic wonder is colder than the vacuum of space, with temperatures plunging to minus 457.7 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 272 degrees Celsius. It's the ultimate deep freeze, a testament to the extremes of our universe. Visual comparisons can really help us grasp the vastness and wonder of space. Imagine the Earth as the size of a basketball. In this scale, the moon would be a tennis ball about 24 feet away. The sun? A massive sphere the size of a small house, sitting over 2 miles away. These comparisons bring the cosmos a little closer to home, making the unimaginable a bit more relatable. What if Earth were the size of a basketball? Imagine holding our planet in your hands. The moon in this scenario would be about the size of a tennis ball and roughly 24 feet away. The sun, on the other hand, would be a giant beach ball nearly 2 miles away. It's a fascinating way to grasp the vastness of our solar system, isn't it? How big is the Milky Way compared to Earth? Well, imagine Earth as a tiny grain of sand. Now, picture that grain of sand on a massive beach that stretches as far as the eye can see. That's our Milky Way galaxy. It's almost mind-boggling to think about, isn't it? How long would it take to drive to the moon? If you could somehow drive straight up at 60 miles per hour, it would take you about 6 months to get there. It's incredible to think about just how far away our closest celestial neighbor really is. Quick history lessons. How did the moon form? Well, the most widely accepted theory is the giant impact hypothesis. It suggests that around 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized body named Theia collided with the early Earth. The debris from this colossal impact eventually coalesced to form the moon. Who discovered the expanding universe? That would be Edwin Hubble. In the 1920s, Hubble made the groundbreaking observation that galaxies are moving away from us, indicating that the universe itself is expanding. This discovery fundamentally changed our understanding of the cosmos. Amazing space phenomena. What's a shooting star? Well, it's not actually a star at all. It's a meteoroid burning up in Earth's atmosphere. Can planets have 2 suns? Yes. Systems like Kepler-16b are examples of this fascinating phenomenon. The fastest thing in the universe? It's light. Light travels at an astonishing speed of 186,000 miles per second. Just imagine that. Fun space trivia coming your way. Did you know that the footprints left by astronauts on the moon will remain there for millions of years? There's no wind to blow them away. Can you cry in space? Well, yes and no. Tears don't fall, instead they form floating blobs due to zero gravity. It's quite a sight. What does space smell like? Well, astronauts often describe it as something like burnt steak or welding fumes. It's a unique and surprising scent, isn't it? Why can't we see stars during the day? The reason is that sunlight overpowers starlight in our atmosphere. It's all about the brightness and how our atmosphere scatters light. Theoretical ideas to spark curiosity. Imagine the possibilities and the endless questions that space exploration brings to our minds. Is time travel possible? Well, let's dive in. Time dilation, a concept from Einstein's theory of relativity, suggests that time can actually slow down or speed up, depending on how fast you're moving relative to something else. So, in a way, astronauts who travel at high speeds in space are technically traveling into the future. Fascinating, right? Could there be life on Europa? You know, its subsurface ocean is considered one of the most promising places to find alien life within our solar system. What if the sun disappeared right now? Well, it would actually take us 8 minutes and 20 seconds to even notice. Viewer engagement questions coming up. How big do you think the universe really is? Just think about it. The observable universe is vast, but it's only a tiny fraction of the total universe.